10 o'clock, so I'll go ahead and call this public hearing to order. This is a public hearing for the Starr County Tax Abatement Guidelines and Criteria. Rose, you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. We're here again to have a quick review of what these guidelines and restrictions are or requirements are for tax abatement agreements. And the state code requires that every 2 years they're updated. There's not really a lot of updates to the provisions other than public hearings now being required for considering abatement agreements, and then another 30-day notice that is required after they're heard in order for us to enter into an abatement agreement. So they've extended the time necessary to give enough public input, but these guidelines and requirements have been essential in us being able to move these agreements forward, and we have 2 agreements pending that we're going to bring to the court, one in December and the other one, it looks like, in January. And then we'll have 3 others that we're working on right now, plus, and those are all renewable energy. And so this has been really helpful in ensuring that we can recruit renewable energy and other sectors into the community. So we would just let the court know that the Starr County Industrial Foundation fully supports the renewal, and we hope that the court considers that as this becomes appropriate in your Commissioners Court meeting. They did not, I'm sorry, also there is an application fee that everyone pays, and that was not changed. It's maintained at, I believe, $1,000 just to submit an application.
Yeah, and let me just add to that the abatements that we have done have been based on number of dollars invested in our community and also number of jobs that are created in the community.
Correct. We take that into consideration for the amount of the abatement and for the length of the abatement.
And if there's any questions on the way abatements are done? I think they worked out really well as far as attracting businesses. You know, for one, we just don't have the luxury of giving seed money out there because we just cannot afford it, but we can help with abatement, and I think that has helped us acquire a lot of the businesses that have come into our community. Any questions, comments? It's a public hearing.
No, just that we're looking forward to the handful that we have pending now. And we wanted to bring this before the court before they expired the first week of December, just to make certain that we'd have it for the duration of the next 2 years.
Well, again, thank you, Rose, for the work that you and the Industrial Foundation did for us. And if there's no questions, I guess that concludes our public hearing. We got 10:15, so we'll go ahead and call the regular Commissioners Court meeting to order. This is November 8th, 10:15. Let the record show that we do have quorum, everyone being present. Would everyone please stand for a pledge of allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I want to thank everyone for being here, and thank you for showing up. Do we have any public comments?
There's none, Your Honor.
The first item is the approval of minutes. Motion and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next item is the vendors list. Mr. Pettis.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. You should have a copy of the new vendor list. There's 4 new vendors. We reviewed those and we're recommending approval.
Motion to approve. Second.
Moved and second. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And item 6 is the claims.
Yes, again, you should have a copy of the claims report. We
moved in second to approve, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I don't see anyone from outside the area, so we'll just go ahead and go with our sequence on the agenda. Gas department, is there
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. Before you, you have the gas system monthly report. And this is for the month of September. That's what it says here. Should be October. I'll check with that. But this department is doing fairly well. If there's any questions, the report is before you.
notice that our percent loss has gone down quite a bit for the last few months, so that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Any questions, comments? I guess we can go on to the transfer station.
Yes, before you is the transfer station report. And as you can see, we do have a deficit of $7,738. And most of it is because we had a person retire from this department and we had to pay out the leaves. So that's the reason, Judge and Commissioners, that you see this report like that.
Any questions?
Thank you.
Thank you. Tax assessor collector, I think she asked that we take. County clerk, Mr. Gonzalez.
Morning, Judge, Commissioners. You should have a report in front of you. I'm just going to highlight a couple of ones that pertain pretty much to us. Our records management, we had 6,309. Our copies, which go to general, is 2,316.50. Our records archive was 6,063, and total due to the general fund was 16,934.10. So our total due for everything that we get is 34,062. Just a reminder that we are still doing marks and brands until February of next year, so we'll put it out in the paper next month, just to remind the constituents. I'm trying to set up with the local livestock, so we can maybe go on a Friday and just have some papers there so people can see, you know, they need to renew and stuff. Any questions? Thank you.
Sheriff's Department?
Good morning, Your Honor, Commissioners. This is a projected revenues for October 2021. The City of Rhode Island, $180. Roma PD, $30. AUSA Solutions, $1,500. Marshall Transport Services, $7,292. Marshall's Medical Service, $64. Marshall Services for holding inmates, $81,730. Hidalgo County Sheriff's Office, $190,860 for a total of $281,656. The count for November the 1st was 45 federal inmates, 101 Hidalgo inmates, 73 Starr County inmates for a total of 219 count for that day. The average count was 48 federals and 103 Hidalgo inmates. The difference between October 2020 and October 2021 was an additional $10,860. Difference from last month to this month is about an additional $29,000 as well. That is my report.
One question. The Starr County inmates, is that about the average? I thought it was higher.
It varies, Judge. I mean, it varies. It varies from 75 to 100. You know, depending on
So this
on the
is
courts.
low end.
Yes, sir.
That's good.
That's good. So we've been able to manage pretty well. The DSO has been helping out a lot. The county attorney as well, and the county judge.
Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Commissioner.
International Bridge,
Good morning. This is the revenue for traffic for October 2021. It's $179,303.50, and we show an increase of $55,279.50 for the month of October compared to the month of October of 2020. It's $55,279.50, and we also show an increase of $14,743.50 for the month of October 2021 compared to the month of September 2021. And we have the excess, it's $177.08, and the total traffic collections for October is $179,480.58. And on your second page for the report, I changed it a little bit. I added the extra axles, and it's on your second page. Do you have any questions?
So if I read this correctly, we improved on everything?
Yes,
except
sir.
the trucks, right?
Right. Right. Today? Hopefully, yes.
And then we're working on a webpage then, so we can have an international bridge will go online now. And then we're gonna work on a video, so we can start attracting more companies, so we don't need to work on the traders to come in through our port of entry. No que se van por el export, we need to import something. So that's what we're working on already. That's what we got for the international bridge. In the near months, we should be up and rolling.
Thank you.
Yes, good morning, Judge and Commissioners. You have my report for the month of October 2021 in front of you. If you could just follow along with me. The ending balance for the general fund is at $1,451,617.52. The ending balance for the road and bridge is at $266,840.54. The enterprise funds, the ending balance is at $660,939.67. The drainage district, the ending balance, that's including all the CDs that we have it at $3,259,684.86, which brings the grand total ending balance to $5,639,082.59. So that's my report. Are there any questions?
Any questions?
Okay, thank you.
Auditor, Mr. Miller, you want that one taken? I'll go ahead and entertain a motion to table items C and H.
Second.
Moved in second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Moving on, item 8, it's an action item, and this is to approve a proclamation proclaiming November as Viral Safety Month. This was a request that was given to me by Dr. Musset in Roma. I believe the city of Roma is the one that initiated this. And what it is just to proclaim November as viral safety, and it's pretty much the same thing of COVID, same thing.
Second.
Moved in second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 9 is an action item, and this is to approve the treasurer's office standard operating procedures. I believe you all have copies of that.
Yes, Your Honor. That was due, Your Honor, simply because of it's a required corrective action due to some findings that we had for the audit on 2019. I'm sorry. So I'm asking to approve it. I need to have it in our department, and I checked and we don't have any. So I would like to get it approved, please.
Second.
Moved in second to approve, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Item 10 is an action item, and this is on incentive and tax abatement proposal for Alonso Cantu and/or design projects, Ms. Benavides?
We have to go to executive session, so
Okay,
we'll
so
get back to that
can we
one.
come back?
It's 11 and 12 or nomás 11?
I think 12 is the one about the,
Reauthorizing.
It's 10, 11, and 12. We'll skip over those. Item 13 is an action item, and is to approve a donation to Starr County Prison 2.
Yeah, Your Honor, this is in my area. This is a road that's gonna be donated to the county that connects Highway 83 to FM 2098 going towards Falcon, out in the lake. I make a motion to approve with the naming of this road as Minerva R. Peña Road. Second move.
Okay, I have a motion and a second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 14 is the approval to purchase equipment from Precinct 3 from Ritchie Brothers Auction.
Second, Your Honor.
Moved and second to approve, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 15, and we'll take these individually, is an action item, and this is granting an exception to the county under section 262.024A2 of the Texas Local Government Code to preserve and protect the public safety of the residents of Starr County to approve purchase order number 128499.
Second.
Moved and second to approve, discussion. All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries. 16, item 16 is the same thing, different purchase order number. This is 129463. Moved and second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item 17, same thing, different purchase order number, 129605.
Motion to approve. Second.
Moved and second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item 18, same thing, different purchase order number. This is 129606.
Motion to approve. Second.
Moved and second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries. And item 19 is the same, under the public health. And this is purchase order number 130208.
Motion to approve. Second.
Moved and second to approve, discussion. All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item 20 through 24 are budget amendments. Mr. President.
Yes, sir, we reviewed those amendments, they're all in order for recommendation.
Moved and second to approve, discussion. All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries. It is 10:30, and pursuant to section 551.074 and 551.087, we will go into executive session to discuss order of salaries, the ASO billing, the order of salaries for 21-22, to remove and assign new member on safety committee, and deliberating regarding economic development negotiations. We will be back out shortly. 25, and we're back in open session. The items we discussed was, one of them was the order of salaries. Okay, before we go into that, let's go back to our regular agenda. We had skipped items 10, 11, and 12. 10 was the possible action on initiatives and tax abatement proposal for Alonso Control or assigns projects.
Okay, Your Honor, this one I'd like to make a motion to allow Rose to start negotiations with Alonso Cantu for the incentives and tax abatement proposal for the projects.
based on the terms discussed in
Based on
executive
the term
session.
discussed in executive session.
Second.
Okay, I have motion and second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The next one was to reauthorize the abatement guidelines and criteria that we have for the county.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Moved in second. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
And then item 12 was an action item, and this is to reauthorize the tax abatement guidelines and criteria. Is this the same?
They don't mean?
Oh, I think, did they put it twice, sir?
There's one resolution in it.
You're approving the resolution now, because because we gotta sign the
Motion to approve.
resolution.
Okay, moved in second to approve the resolution. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Then in executive session, we discussed order salaries. Is there a motion to that?
Motion to approve. Second.
Moved in second to
Recognize, recognize.
order salaries as presented. Next thing we discussed was the ASO billing claim, that was just information, no action needed. Then the other thing we discussed was order salaries for 21, 22.
This is, I make a motion to approve based on what was discussed in executive session.
Second.
Esa es la de los salarios del edicto.
Right. Moved in second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Then we discussed the renaming of a member to the safety committee.
Yes, Your Honor, this will be replaced by Joanna, the new member.
Okay.
That's a motion.
That's a motion.
Second.
Moved in second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And then the last item we discussed was really deliberation regarding economic development negotiations. Do we need a motion on that, Rose?
No, sir, you took the
Just
you already
information.
done.
Okay. No action needed on that. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Moved in second, all in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Thank you, gentlemen.